because the truth will set you free. Today we're going to talk about the rain in California. In the last video I said I would probably bring this up because I'm trying to sound the alarm. All the evidence is so very clear and in your face, and the people that are denying this stuff are just deniers, okay? But we have to keep giving you the ammunition so you can keep spreading the truth, and maybe one time that you share a video like this, you'll actually get maybe one of your friends to understand that we're telling the truth. All right, so the rain in California, devastating rain, devastating flooding, mudslides, the whole nine. Roll the tape.
This morning, California still dealing with damage from the powerful atmospheric river battering the state.
The mud had come down and it broke through the back windows.
The storm flooding streets and causing devastating mudslides, threatening property and lives.
Back at home here, we've been following another round of severe storms hitting California. Across the state, we're seeing mudslides, rivers overflowing and flooding. It's all because of a system known as an atmospheric river. Jonathan Vigliotti shows us how serious conditions are.
Southern California remains in the midst of a storm for the history books. Powerful and life-threatening. A sea of mud and debris from relentless downpours, flooding roads, swelling creeks. This is the normally dry LA River.
The U.S. tonight into the deadly storm slamming the West. In fact, the scope of this growing at this hour. There is breaking news coming in from Nevada. Word of an avalanche. Reports of multiple people possibly missing. And in California tonight, life-threatening flash flooding, torrential rains and mudslides. Days of rain from an atmospheric river, more than 10 inches in parts of the state. Hurricane-level winds from this gusts up to 100 miles an hour.
The atmospheric river, I'm 56 years old. I pay attention to the weather forecast. I've traveled the country and been in many states, and I've always kept my eye on the weather because I worked outside. And I can't imagine for one time in my whole entire adult life have I ever heard the term atmospheric river. I stumbled across this video of a public hearing in Santa Ana, California. The young lady comes to the microphone and says,
Name's Kara. The Santa Ana Watershed Project Authority, also known as SAWPA, a joint power authority spanning portions of Riverside, San Bernardino, and Orange counties, announced January 9th that they had conducted its first cloud seeding event. The agency says that the 4-year weather modification program, which launched in November 2023, intends to evaluate the effectiveness of enhancing local water supplies through cloud seeding in the region. Cloud seeding involves infusing silver iodide mixed with acetone particles into the clouds during a storm, causing ice crystals to form and water to condense into rain or snow. SAWPA cloud seeded during 3 storms in the last week of December and the first week of January. Northeastern University Assistant Professor of Public Policy and Urban Affairs and International Affairs, Laura Kuhl, says that while cloud seeding is not a new technology, first experiments took place in the 1940s, it fell out of favor in the 80s for being unacceptable ethically and an environmental hazard. Kuhl notes that several unintended consequences from cloud seeding. A study in the UAE demonstrated that cloud seeding operations lead to an increase in urban flooding. A blizzard in China killed over 40 people, and severe flooding in the UK have also been linked to cloud seeding. Kuhl goes on to say that silver iodide is known to be toxic and is regulated under the Clean Water Act as hazardous substance. Studies have documented potential harms from bioaccumulation, particularly for aquatic life. Wow, and look at our county. You guys cloud seeded us on purpose. You destroyed these people's homes. They didn't have flood insurance, but you all know that. I just hope that flood insurance gets, there's like some sort of a clause that if it's not a natural event, if it is a cloud-seeded, man-made, manipulated event, that they're covered. Jim, you're a pilot of 20 plus years, right? You don't think that anything is going on in the skies that you see? We've seen those for years. You're a liar and a coward. And yeah.
Next speaker, please.
spraying our skies, playing God, and creating rain. How well does that sit with you? Please leave a comment down below. Here's a clip of how well it sits with one lady.
I was carried out by firefighters. My dogs were carried out by firefighters. The water went this high in my house. Everything was floating. I've lost everything from my contacts to my crock pot. I mean, everything is gone. I have nothing, and I am so broken. And my soul is crushed, and I need you guys to help me because no one will. Like, please help me.
I can make a whole playlist with all the videos that I've presented to you guys, proof positive and great evidence on the fact that they are spraying our skies. And it does affect the growing of our food. It affects our bees that are pollinators, our butterflies, the migratory birds, everything. It's going to affect everything. And that's why I keep sounding the alarm, and I want y'all to share the videos as much as you can, because we have to keep beating the drums and get this information out there. A lot of people do not understand what is going on, or they don't believe it. They think we're crazy, but we just have to keep producing the evidence, and we just have to keep being kind and just keep pressing, okay? Because we know, and they know that we know, okay? So stay vigilant out there. As promised, I produced all this great information. I'll have a link to the Santa Ana Watershed Project Authority so you can read this for yourself down in the comments below. Please leave a comment on your way out of the video. That helps with our algorithm, and also give it a big fat thumbs up and then share it with your friends. We'll see you guys on the next video.
Did you guys know that in the 16, 17, and 1800s, chocolate was consumed as a beverage? There was no such thing as a chocolate candy bar. Well, we're bringing chocolate tea back to the 21st century because it's loaded with antioxidants our body loves, and it's a great source of magnesium that's wonderful for bone and heart health. It's a great addition to your coffee machine or your French press, or just along with your favorite sweetener. You can find it on offgridwithdouganstacy.com, along with our brand new tea infuser, simple to use for easy steeping. Cheers!